Good morning, Ezra. Let's get you something to eat. There you go. Good morning, gentlemen. We've got some changes for you today. Howdy, Brownie. We've got some big changes for you, too. We do. Some for Mom. Some for little piggies. Most especially, we got some big changes for you little guys. So you better eat a big breakfast. I think Mom will be happy with the change, too. She's kind of tired. 1 4-pound chuck roast to cook all day long. Hi, I'm Pete, and welcome to Just a Few Acres Farm. Today is moving day. And the first move of the day is our two bulls, Titus and Orden, over to their clean new digs over here so I can clean out the other side of the barn. All right, gentlemen, let's get you moved. Hey, guys. Yep, that's what bulls do. Titus, you're messing up my new floor. Hey, Mr. Orden. Nor you. They're only going to be in here for about 2 more weeks, and then we're going to divide the herd for breeding season, and Titus and Orden will be very happy bulls at that point. Oh. Bulls will be bulls. I got to move this water tank. I know, Titus, you get a drink soon. Howdy, cows. What are you guys yelling about? You got plenty of hay. Grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. Here we go. Ah. We'll christen the new bedding pack. What do you think of that, boys? That'll keep you busy for a while. Let's check on the meat. Ooh, it's looking good. She's got a little ways to go before it gets covered up. Time for the next job. Well, you need to sit on there. There we go. Ah, here we are. This is the pasture that the little piggies are going to go in today. I spent a good part of the day yesterday weed eating all the fences, getting everything ready. The fences we run in the pigs' enclosures are 2 hot wires. One's about 6 or 8 inches above the ground. One's about 20 inches above the ground. Electric fences are always a psychological deterrent. If the pigs had a mind to, they could run right through this. And we've had them do that. And the pasture extends all the way back through here to this line here. And we actually have 2 connected pastures here. We've got the one with lots of shade here that we're going to put them in. And then we've got this piece over here, which I've left closed to them after they kind of rut up this, and they will rut it up pretty good. We can move them into here when the weather's cooler and sun's not such a big issue. Here, this will give you a good idea of what the pig pastures look like. And the pigs have this little hut here for shelter. And then they got this, which is half a fuel tank that's up on stilts to provide a shade structure for them. Big thing with pigs in the summertime is to give them shade and give them water to make a wallow. So we make sure to provide plenty of that. Looks like a woodchuck made his home in here while it was empty. I just saw him poke his head out of that hole over there. He's going to have to share his quarters with the piglets now. This hay we grabbed from the upper barn is going to go for bedding in the hut. Mr. Woodchuck's not going to be happy. The key is to teach them that this whole area is their new home before they go taking off lickety-split when you put them in the pen. So we enclose them in this little hut for a couple days after they move, and that way they know this is their home base to venture out from. And when they come to the edge of the field and they encounter that fence, they do it slowly, they get zapped, and they know that's the line not to cross. It helps that they got plenty to eat inside the enclosure too. It's time to wrap up this chuck roast. This has been on here about 3.5 hours, but I've had a hotter fire than I would like, so we got to get it wrapped up before it dries out. Now the reason for wrapping this up is to let the meat increase in temperature, because you got to get it up to, I forget the exact temperature, it's just above 200 degrees Fahrenheit so that the connective tissue in the meat breaks down. Chuck roasts can be tough if they're not cooked slowly and they're not cooked enough. This will let the meat continue to increase in temperature without drying out because it'll keep the juices in. We'll put her back in here and let her snooze for a good long time. Oh, you know, it's getting hot out today. It's good to relax once in a while. It just reminds me that 1/5 of people, I believe, are 2/10. He who laughs last thinks slowest. He who doesn't laugh at all realizes that that was a pretty bad joke. Hey, little piggies. Hey, Mom. I'm gonna upset you all, but I think it's for the good in the long run. We gotta close this gate up. We gotta open this gate to the fourth pen. Maybe she'll go in. All right, Red. Let's see what happens. You want to come out? You get away from those little monsters. Nope, nope, nope. You guys stay. Out goes Mom. Lock her back up. Mom's got to do the meet and greet. You're going to get very friendly with John here pretty soon, Red. John says hubba hubba. Go see your piggies. Eat some nasty stuff. All right, come on, Red. And it was love at first sight. Come on, let's go, lady. You're a lingerer. You're a lingerer. This took a little doing, and we had to change the plan. John went into the fourth pen, and then Red was able to go in to John's old pen. You can't make a pig do something that it doesn't want to do, so we found a way to work with him. And in comes the dog crate. And up go the piggies, who got all peed on by their mother when she was standing outside the pen. She makes them all wet and slippery. They're all wet. There's 4 of them. All right, here we go, little ones. You're a big one.
That is a big pig.
There you go. Welcome to your new home, little ones. Batch number 2. Whoops, my hat. Now we got all 8 of you in here. Phewy. These piglets are a little bit younger than we usually wean. They're about 4 weeks old. We usually wean at about 6 weeks. But they're ready. You could tell Mom knew they were ready. And they've grown really nicely. And the weather's good, so we're putting them out early because Mom's got to get rebred. We're behind schedule. These guys have been eating grain now for a couple weeks, but to help transition them off mother's milk, I feed them slop, which is a mixture of grain and water. Oh, come on, you little buggers. You can eat whenever you would like. I think they'd rather dig in the hay and eat some. I'll keep them in there for a couple days and feed them in the pen, and then take the plywood off the front, and voila, pastured pigs. Now we have to get started on phase 2 of Operation Relocate Pigs. Shut the gate again. And this time, we're moving Brownie. All right, Brownie. Come on, lady. Miss Pregnant Brownie. Let's go. There you go. You're going into Red's pen. There you go. And next we have to open up the door in Brownie's old pen. Do a little bit of repair work on Brownie's pen here. Put some grain on the floor. Hey. Wow. Then we can let Red out and hopefully she'll go in. She's been a little difficult. Come on, Red. There you go, lady. Now we can let Mr. John in. John, just hold your horses. Nope. You gotta come back. Nope, you gotta come back. There you go. All right. The lovebirds are together. And John, of course, is busy feeding his face. This is a big change in one day for Red, so she'll dry off. Her udders will dry up over the next week or so. And we always keep an eye on that, but never had a problem. And her first heat comes in time with her weaning her piglets. within about 10 days, sometimes a lot less, after you pull her piglets off her, she'll have a really strong heat. Our experience is that's a very strong heat, and John will breed her. Usually we give the sows at least a couple weeks break before being rebred after the piglets are weaned, but we fell behind in our schedule, and we want to have piglets when the weather is decent, when it's not 10 below zero. So we're putting her in to rebreed right away this time. Sows will have 2 litters a year. They can have the better part of 3 litters a year, but we don't push them that hard. Gestation is approximately 4 months, a little bit less than 4 months. Then you add in about 6 weeks to nurse the pigs and wean off. So you're running about 5.5 months. Then if you give them a couple weeks break, then you're on 6 months. So you do that twice a year. You get 2 litters. We average out about 8 piglets per litter, so that means 16 piglets production per year per sow. And Brownie here is starting to hang pretty low. She's got, I would guess, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks till she has her piglets. Right, Brownie? That's why I moved her into the farrowing pen here with the corner guard. And as for opening our pigs to the outside the pig barn here, we've got 2 runs like this that run around so they have outdoor access in the summertime. Hi, John. In the wintertime, we keep these doors closed up to keep snow out of the pig barn, and the pigs won't come outside anyway. When there's snow on the ground is frozen, there's nothing for them to forage for, they stay inside. Then in the summertime, we wait until they have their litter like Red did, and then we can start letting them out. So John and Red have the run of this place for most of the summer, and then there's a second run out on the other pen from where Brownie is. So after she has her piglets and they wean off, she can go out. Well, let's take a look at the roast. It's been in for 7 hours. Oh, that's what we like to see. Maybe I'll just sample a little bit. Instead of just me trying it, you know, we'll have a jury try it. Might taste a little like cow manure, because that's what's on my hands. But
That's good.
Beefy.
Yeah, it's good.
And a little smoky. It's not dinner time yet, so we'll let it cook a little longer.
Why can't it be dinner time?
Oh my gosh, did you know that someone in New York City gets stabbed every 52 seconds? Poor guy. Look at all the apples on this tree. Wow, we'll have a good crop this fall. Oh, wait a second. Here comes a door. I just know he's going to go through it. I hate that. Oh, and there's a bush. Unsubscribe. All I need in life is this drill and these bits. Well, how are you fast? I can't see anything without my glasses. Ah, there. Well, that's broken. That's not. I think I'll work on cleaning out this cattle pen for a while. That's enough of that. You gotta leave some work for tomorrow, you know. You guys need a hose down. There you go, Red. You know, you can go outside, lay in the mud out there, if there is any. There you go, Jonathan. Oh. Well, here we are at the end of the day. Dinner time. What I did is I put some apple juice in this to keep it moist since it was done a little early. Open the foil back up so it could gather a little bit more smoke into it. We'll put her right in there. And of course, I'm going to try a little bit. You know, I got to make sure it's safe to eat before I feed it to my family. Oh, they already ate some. It's good. I think next time I do it, I'll give it a little more smoke. Needs a little bit more smoke. I'm going to bring this into my family for dinner. I wish that you all could join me, but I don't think our dining room is big enough. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.